So there's something wrong with like my audio recorder, so I'm just gonna do my phone. This is just how it is. But I got a package. Check this out. I didn't think I was gonna be that guy, but here we are. We're gonna do a little unpackaging video. This is cool. I didn't think I would be at this level already. I'm excited. This is cool. All right, let's do it. All right, so we got a funny guy. Funny guy. It doesn't even sound like there's anything in here. I don't know. We'll try it. This is ridiculous. I swear, if there's like another box, I don't want to get. Let's just do it. Okay. Okay, so I might not have to open it. Something just flew out. It's like a little kernel. I'll probably go back to see if there's anything else in there, but let's just check it out for right now. Let's see. Of course, I have to unfold it. Okay. This is from Chris and Charlotte. Nice alliteration. It says, "Dear Rolan Underground, I'm about to graduate college. What am I supposed to do now?" Well, Chris from Charlotte, no one does. We're all winging it and just trying to be confident. But it's a season. I'm seeing a lot of friends actually graduate this year. Can't relate because I graduated last year. Yeah. Anywho, so I thought I'd make a... Anyway, so here's some tips for after you graduate. To Chris. By the way, don't listen to people that tell you like, "Oh, these are the best years of your life," because that will make you very depressed. Don't do that. They're the best years if you make them the best years. So don't stress too much about it. Let's just get into it. Here's some advice. If you have the money, then you can always go back, get different bachelors. I don't really recommend this. What I do recommend is just creating a totally fake identity. Enroll as a freshman, so you get the 4 years. Now, you're not going to get the same friends, and it'd probably be smart not to go to the same university, but there's another 4 years of college, baby. And you know what? Maybe even go with like the same major. You know, you'll be ahead a little bit. This is me thinking. Honestly, you could probably even take on new loans because of the new identity. I think this is the perfect plan, but you let me know what you think. But if you know and if someone accepted that you can't go back and you need to move on, I have some other options, I guess. And speaking of moving on, move out of your college town, because if it's not like a major city, like if it's not a busy city, I guarantee you it's probably not a good place to stay, just because there's not a lot of opportunities for you to grow. Like when I graduated, I loved my town. I tried to stay in there as much as I could, but I couldn't do anything. There was nothing there for me, and I had to move out. But you know, again, Mountaineers, baby. What you really need to do is apply, get exhausted, and become disinfluenced, and apply some more. Just take any job that you can in the field you're looking for. Like, honestly, try to go as lowly as you can, because now you have your foot in the door. Now you have a little bit of experience. Now you have one up against literally everybody else around. You know, just network once you're in there. Try to get a little bit higher and higher as more you go. It's what you gotta do. Now let's get into the little things, some things that you can do. Maybe you're still in town, do some bar trivia, gain some knowledge. Maybe you run into possibly a new mentor, some old person that will feed you the wisdom to complete your destiny. Or you chance it and you mess up and you have to talk to this drunkard for an hour and a half while they just invade your personal space. It's terrible. Something that is really good is updating your resume, especially if you're doing freelance jobs. The more you update it, the better it looks. My resume looks terrible. Because I don't know how to do a resume. Don't ask me for advice on that, because I don't know how to do it, because I'm an idiot. And it always looks clunky and cheap for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think, you know what it is? I'm not using a template. Maybe use a template. Don't use the exact template, spice it up a little bit, use some different colors, some different fonts. But I'm just like, I do like from blank. I think that's what it is. I think I need to use more templates. I've seen this done before. Lose all sanity and become a vigilante. It's a true story. Buddy did this. I'm not going to elaborate, actually. Let's just continue. Traveling. Europeans do it all the time. They're like, oh, take a gap year. Because they have all that spare money from insurance or whatever. I don't really know what their deal is, but I don't even know if that's good advice, because honestly, Europeans, they can travel all throughout Europe in 6 hours, and I'm lucky enough to get out of my state within that time, okay? There's a lot, and things are expensive right now. Gas is ridiculous. But if you're not traveling, you're staying home, honestly, I'd get a cool pet. And I'm not talking like your basic, like, dog, cat, maybe a goldfish, I don't know. But get something weird, get something kooky. I'm talking like a ferret or a iguana, something that strikes out. Because when you hear that, you're like, whoa, I'm going to remember this guy. That stands out to you, And it's my friend Sam. He's got a prairie dog, and he gives it up in every conversation. Let me tell you something. He gets jobs. Now, I don't have a friend named Sam that has a prairie dog, but let me tell you something. It got your attention, didn't it? That's what I'm talking. I'm poking my eye. Ow. That's what I'm talking about, just make a little name for yourself. Or, this is always a classic. I mean, you've heard this tons of times. Get stuck in a time loop of nostalgia and, just kind of slowly die there. This is somewhat of a nod to my new movie called The Problem with Remembering. Worked on it, had a lot of fun, did it in 3 days. Did not come out how I wanted it, just gonna be totally honest. Expect a remastered version soon. But yeah, nostalgia, we've talked about it many a times. I have. What's there to say about it? Nothing. Move on with your life, okay? Hopefully, hopefully this video has helped you, or it didn't. I don't really care, necessarily. On a real note, there is no set determined plan after you graduate or in life or whatever. You might make yourself some goals, and you might achieve them, and you might not. And it's not that big of a deal. Nobody is really expecting anything of you after a year of college. You do whatever you want, chillax, plan. Just take a break after doing 18 years of school, something along those lines. Just find what you think is best for you. Because I'm just a guy in a beanie, with a green screen behind him. This is Rolan Underground, where we talk about what's happening in the world above while in my grandparents' basement. I'm your host. In the wind